it's all about deep in the bay. That's the first place the water warms up. And my season begins, I may start poking around the second week of April. I'll start looking around back in the deep spots. And usually these are small fish. But you know, after you've been locked up all winter long, you know, you take out a light rod, just a little small little lead head, and you catch a bunch of these little fish. It's like, okay, the season's come, you know. But that's always real deep in the bay. So that's where I first start out. And you know, that's not to say that you can't catch fish in the inlets, and that sometimes if you have a mild winter, some of these fish are exiting the river and moving into places and you can catch them. But those are what I call cruisers or transient fish. They're on their way someplace. You know, if you happen to intercept them, great, you know. But it's usually catch as catch can. Again, we're always looking for resident fish. We're always looking for where they're winding up. So it starts out deep in the bay for me. And then as the water temperature is warm, you know, and the season progresses towards summer, I start moving my areas more toward the inlet. Okay. Until I get right up on top of the backsides of the inlets. And, you know, still late May, you can still find fish very deep in the bay in late May, but you're also going to find some up front. So now your catalog of spots starts to open up a little bit. You have some options. You'll find that you'll get your bigger fish closer to the inlet early around that time of the year. And that, you know, many times they're still on their way someplace, but you'll get more of them. More of them are coming into the bay now. More of them are hunting down the bait, finding the structure they like, getting on the bait they like, and setting up shop to put on some weight after the winter. So, but that, you know, that's part of the year where the whole bay opens up, basically, for you. Summertime, you know, a lot of people close it down for the summer. I don't actively fish real hard in the summer. In the bay, you wouldn't be fishing deep in the bay in the summer. It's too warm. There's not enough oxygen. Strangely enough, it still amazes me how many people will pull bass out of the middle of the state channel in August. I mean, it's like, I have no idea why those fish are there, but occasionally, you know, they're fish. They do what they want. But the majority of the fish are going to pull out, and they're going to be in the inlets or in the ocean at that point. So when I do fish in the summer, I focus mostly, like the backsides of the inlets and the inlets. And I fish the incoming a lot during that time of the year because you get the cool influx of water coming in from the ocean. A lot of times they'll spur, you know, a short but pretty good bite sometimes in some of the spots.